Good morning, lads and lassies. I decided I'd just start a bit earlier today. I figured a few people are here already, so why not get the ball rolling? Good to see everybody here today. I just decided to do a bit of a live stream just to catch up with people, see how everybody's doing. Crafty Keela, because of you, I decided to make a beautiful shepherd's pie for dinner today. Haven't made one in years, and I forgot how enjoyable they are to make. They're really, and the house just smells great. It's really, really nice. We got Sound Irish Douche. Good to see you, buddy. Irish Douchebag here, back with another video. Jesus Murphy. Charlie Welch, how are you feeling, my friend? It's great to see you out there. First of all, thank you so much, sir, for the super chat that says congrats. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Kevin Paul says, morning, afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Kevin Paul here from Wales. Oh, don't tell me I'm fucking muted again. No, I'm not. You son of a bitch. Good to see you though, Daryl. Ryan, how's it going, man? So yeah, I just wanted to shoot the shit, see how everybody's doing and catch up. And I was actually hoping to see you here, Charlie. I wanted to see how you're getting on. Something weird happened with my Discord last night. So I was just chilling, looking on Discord. I was trying to catch up with people. I was messaging people back, letting them know, I'm sorry for being a fuckwit and not messaging people back because I'm really bad, really slow. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take a half an hour, 45 minutes, message people, get back to people. And then all of a sudden, boom, fucking died. And I was like, you have got to be shitting me. It crashed. But it didn't just crash. It crashed and then wouldn't open back up. It was completely dead. And so I went on my phone, same deal. So I wasn't sure if maybe Discord was down or whatever. But then I got an email to say I had to reset my password. So I don't know if somebody was trying to hack my Discord or what the crack is. But yeah, it's a weird one. Take care, Crafty. You have a good one. Excuse me. So yeah, I was kind of surprised. So I don't know if anybody else out there can let me know. Was your Discord all working fine last night? Like when I say last night, I mean my last night. So like 7-8 hours ago, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, is this a hack job or what? But yeah, to get a reset link like that, I was like, that's really weird. So anyway, one of the things I wanted to ask people about today, it's actually, it comes from something that the Creaky Blinder had up on his channel. And I was like, yup, you hit the nail on the head there. Hold on a second. I just realized I'm not in the frame properly. Hold on. There we go. All right. So it was something that came up on the Creaky Blinders channel. And I was like, yup. Let me see if I can find, because it was actually really funny. I'm just going to bring up what he actually said so everybody can see it. Hold on, this may take me a moment because, as you all know, I'm incredibly talented computer person. Hold on, what did I do wrong now? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Alright, just make sure there's nothing fucking that shouldn't be there. No naughties. Alright, that should be fine. Anyway, so Creaky put up this picture of a lovely laughing horse. And he said, have you ever been halfway through eating a horse and thought, I'm not as hungry as I thought I was? And talking about horses, for those who are wondering why I haven't made a flat earth debunking video in a while, well, it's because it's starting to feel like flogging a dead horse. That is all. And then it seems like a lot of people are agreeing to some extent, right? In fact, I think just about everybody here is agreeing that it is flogging a dead horse. Hold on. I'm going to see if anybody disagrees. Not really. It seems like everybody's agreeing. Seek Truth, Speak Truth makes a really good point there. He says, by debunking it, we're actually keeping it alive now. Leave it to FTFE for the entertainment value, but I think realistically the global channels need to move on. We're probably helping the fire keep burning. So, I agree. Let's see what other people had to say. Creaky agrees. So yeah, I think STST is absolutely right there. We got to ask ourselves, at what point do we have to take responsibility for perpetuating it? And you know, it's like we can keep. You can like look at Daniel Pratt, right? Making a video about Daniel Pratt, it's not there's no debunking in that. There's no debunking flat earth in that. You're kind of responding to what a dumbass says. So it's a little bit different in that respect. But as for actually debunking flat earth talking points, it's been done to death. There is no other flat earth talking points that can be debunked at this point. Oh, excuse me. Because they keep coming back with the same thing over and over again, the same talking points, the same arguments, the same memes, the same trust me bro every single week. And it's like, well, at some point you gotta kind of say, I don't know, you just gotta say, like, is it just the same shit over and over again? So Johnny O says, I call bullshit. I get more views when I cover flirfs. People say they're done, but they tune in. So I think the distinction that needs to be drawn there, though, is, are you covering the flirfs themselves, or are you covering the arguments that they make? So in my case, I tend to cover the flirfs themselves because it's funny. So like Daniel Pratt, Nathan Thompson, all those guys, it's got nothing to do with their claims about flat earth. So what I mean is, from a scientific perspective, is there any point in dealing with them anymore? And, you know, it's a good point. Like, if I make a video about Daniel Pratt or Nathan Thompson, it tends to get good viewership because people want to laugh at them. People want to mock them. But it seems to me that it doesn't matter if they're talking about flat earth or some other crazy stuff. It still seems to get the same people watching anyway. So I'm not so sure that it's because it's flat earth. But then that being said, people tune into FTFE for the flat earth debates. Does it matter? It does in this context, because what we're actually talking about is covering flat earth, and because he was talking specifically about debunking flat earth. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specifically debunking flat earth claims. It's a waste of breath. Mocking flat earthers is a different story. There's a huge difference between the two. Massive distinction there. That I think is really important. There's no point wasting your breath on, like I can sit here and kind of say, oh, he's an idiot, or he's this, or he's that. Creaky's more, he kind of points out why they're stupid. I don't need to do that because they're flat earthers and it's a given pretty much for the most part. I agree with Fallhammer there. He says flat earth is dead, but the demand for pure stupid isn't. And I agree 100%. I mean, it's not, it would be wrong to say it's dead. I mean, Johnny O's right. People do still tune in to watch Flat Earth content because it is still entertaining. But as a creator, it gets exhausting. It gets exhausting dealing with Flat Earthers. And the other thing, as I said to Creaky yesterday, is another reason why it's a good thing to move away from Flat Earth is Flat Earthers are toxic. They launch attacks against you. They say horrific stuff against you. Not all of them, obviously. Some of them are pretty chill, but the majority of them, like look at Daniel Pratt, Nathan Thompson, some of the horrible things, Nathan Oakley, Riley, all of those guys, some of the things that they say are horrifying, man, and can really get people in trouble. So let's run an experiment then. Debunk a prominent flat earther, then debunk a COVID and see which gets more views. But you see, the problem with that is that we can't set a control for that, because I could put out a video today about, I don't know, Johnny O, and then put out a video tomorrow about Johnny O. One of them might get 3,000 views, one of them might get 5,000 views. It's a good point. I know for me personally, I would rather watch a flat earth debunking video than a COVID debunking video. That's just me though. Then at the same time, I would also rather watch a Karen video than a COVID video. So I agree with you there, 100%. It's a tough one though. It's really hard to set a control, because you just don't know. You just don't know what way YouTube run things. It's a mystery. The algorithm is a mystery. But anyway, yeah, it just made me think a lot. It's like I've kind of moved away. I've kind of moved away from Flat Earth for the most part. I still, talk about some of them, but I used to do it a lot. But I'm just like, it's just, yeah, man. It's like flogging a dead horse, as Creaky said. Hold on here. Huge arse, you most certainly can. Please do. I just moderated you there anyway, so if you want to put a link, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, Karens, I do enjoy covering Karens, but I think Johnny O can attest to this. Karen videos are ropey, because on the one hand, you could put out a Karen video today, and it's like, 1,000 views. You could put out a Karen video tomorrow, and that one might get 200 views. Oh yeah, Johnny O, yeah. I agree with you there. Karens are the new flat earth. I agree with you too. Karens certainly are the new flat earth. Maybe people should just let it die instead of giving them hype. Yeah, I seem to think that way too, to be quite honest with you. It's kind of like, meh. Oh, hey Mac, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's just like, for me anyway, I mean, I don't care if other people want to cover it. I'll still watch those videos, but for me, it's just become boring. It's just like as I said, it's just the same thing over. There's only so many times Daniel Pratt can say like, "Oh, the globalist, blah blah blah," and you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And Nathan Thompson, "Large bodies of water do not curve." Okay, cool story, bro. And it's just the same shit over and over again. I agree with Globerman. There is issues there with Karen videos. So you could put out a Karen video, and if Karen says something a bit questionable that goes against the rules, I suppose, of YouTube, then you're screwed. You're screwed. And you walk a very fine line when it comes to YouTube when you put out Karen videos, because it can be really easy to get demonetized. And the problem is as well longevity. It's perfectly acceptable today to mock Karens, but things change so quickly now in every aspect of life that it might be completely okay to mock Karens today, but tomorrow it could be considered a serious, like, what would you say? Like an offense or something. You know what I mean? OG Goblin, I sure did. I did. I'm going to put together maybe a video about that next week or something. We're going to give some donations on behalf of Daniel Pratt to probably an LGBTQ charity, I think. Tina Jones, good to see you here today. I won't be here for long. I'm only just doing a very short show this morning. I just wanted to kind of see what people's thoughts were on the whole thing. It's interesting. You have to think about the longevity of channels too when it comes to covering Flat Earth and Karens. Because, you know, we all know YouTube has been coming down hard on Flat Earth and any of that kind of content. And by doing that, it's also coming down hard on us. So, because the all-holy algorithm doesn't seem to be able to differentiate between the person making the video and then making the debunks. What about Q? I refuse to cover Q because it is just asking to get your channel nuked. That's the reality of it. Karen, Sovsits, and Frauditors seem to be the flesh for tomorrow. I agree with you there, Matt. I will be covering more Sovsit stuff, but the problem is I have a bit of a mental block where Sovsits are concerned, because I used to deal with them daily, like 10 or 15 or 20 of them a day for 5 years while I was an officer. So dealing with them now, it's like, and I get so angry. And Mrs. Demon's like, we should just channel that rage into your videos, and it would be awesome. But, you know, hey, Tony Regime's here. Good to see you, man. I just say regime. I don't think it is regime, but it is now. OG Goblin says, I enjoy the Q conspiracies, but too political. Yeah, I agree. It is way too political. It's just, it's like running in a landmine field, but there's no land. It's just mines. You know what I mean? Try finding young LGBT support groups. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Donate money to schools that have carpenter classes. Nice. I like that. 2 seconds. Let me see. Hey, David Oliver, good to see you. Sovsits in America is an interesting thing. It sure is. Australian Sovsits are bizarre. It's a whole different type of Sovsit because, you know, the legal system is completely different in Australia than it is in America, obviously. And it kind of comes under Crown law here because you're still under the Crown, and oh man, it gets crazy. Richard says, just on teasing Kent Hovind on modern day debates. Oh, I didn't know he was on there. Oh, it is regime. Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't even know Kent Hovind was debating on there. Let's have a look. Who's he debating? I haven't come across old Kent Hovind in a long time, man. A fucking jackass. Oh, wait. I looked up Kent Hovind when I should have looked up modern day debates. Modern day debates. Let's have a look here. Oh, man. They've got a good one coming up. The vegan one. Kent Hovind was it versus Mallory, is it?
Western Australia homeowners can now join
fucking ads.
no-cost solar program.
Let's have a look here.
Years old, which Maddie does, and many others do.
Oh, Maddie.
You're clearly calling Jesus.
All right. Well, I'll have to have a look back at that. As you guys know, I'm not a fan or a supporter of modern day debates, but I haven't got a problem with them. I'll definitely check it out. Kent's debating science side up. He mentions that he believes there was a firmament at one point. You are shitting me. Bruh. I'll have to have a look at that later. Oh, thanks so much, Marshall. Really appreciate it. I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing well too. Let me see here now. Better look out for FBI refrigerator repairman. Damn right. So yeah, anyway, today I got an email from the local, I don't know what you'd even call it, like a tool supply shop, but they do like fancy tools. And So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up. They actually want me to get there before 10:30, so I've got to go in like a quarter of an hour or so. But yeah, I got some new carving tools and stuff ordered in, so they're finally here at long last. I've been waiting ages to get them. There's just nowhere here to get them really. UK PI says, hello everyone, I'm traveling, not driving. Oh man. The one that gets me is when they say, I'm not employed in the act of traveling, I'm not getting paid. That's not what employed means at law. Employed means to be doing something. Motherfuckers. Oh man, those guys. I'm gonna have to do a SovSit. I might do a SovSit video today. I actually have a little bit of material to use. So I may have to do that. I wanted to do one about a guy here in Australia, but it's someone that I've dealt with. But the videos are from about 2 years ago, but it's still funny and relevant. I don't know if do you guys think, see, part of my brain seems to think that when I make a video, it has to be something up to date and from right now. Do you guys agree with that? Or do you guys think that it's okay to make videos about stuff that happened, a year or two ago and bring those videos up and show them to you? Because my thinking is I watch videos all the time that are from a few years ago and it's new to me. So I wonder, let me know, what do you guys think about that? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that. Carve some fishing lures. That's actually a really good idea. I've got to look up how to do that. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard, but I will definitely look into it. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, they're really cool, man. I might have to just do that. That looks like a lot of fun. My brother and I both used to do a lot of fishing, so we might have to make some lures, maybe do a video about it. That'd be pretty cool. So all stuff is fine. David says, I'm not sure. All vids are great. If I ain't seen it yet, I'll give it a watch. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, well, that's good to know. I think I had a bit of a mental block on that, where I was like, because so what happened was I put out a video once before. This is going back a long time, but I put out a video ages ago and somebody was like, this is from like 2 years ago, bro. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not a news channel. Like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter that something's from 2 years ago, does it? Yeah. I'll have to think about it a bit more, but I think that's where the mental block came from, where somebody was like, oh, that happened ages ago, bro. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not, as I say, I'm not a news channel. So, could debunk ghost caught on camera videos. That's actually a really good idea. I might do that, actually. Yeah, let me write that down. That's a great idea. I'll have to find some good ones, though. But yeah, we could definitely do that. That's a great idea. Fishing lures can be finicky to tune, but aren't too hard to make. Yeah, I would imagine to get them to move properly, you've got to get it pretty spot on. But it's a great idea. Great idea. I'll definitely give that a go. Because, yeah, it should be pretty easy. Good way to use up some, like, scrap wood and stuff as well, I think. What kind of paint would you use for that, I guess? That's the only part that I don't get. But I'll look into it. I'll figure it all out. Debunking ghost videos would make JL mad. Oh, man. I think your comment would make JL mad. Cover whatever you want. The more you restrict yourself, the less fun the videos are for everybody. That's a very good point. That is a very, very good point. Eileen Dover's in the house. Good to see you, Eileen. You picked a great time because I'm just about to get out of here because I got to go pick that up before they close, because she did text me and say that they're actually going fishing, funnily enough. So she texted me and she was like, hey, any chance you could pick this up on Monday or before 10:30 Friday, because we're going down south fishing. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I only just live out the streets. That's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm going to head out there. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of get you guys' thoughts on a few things. Well, some of these fishing lures are really pretty, man. Like, I have a lot of fishing lures, but I never realized they were so... These little handmade ones are so pretty. I like them a lot. They're really, really cool. I loved your Omegle stream. I really enjoy doing the Omegle stream, but I have one small problem, and that is that, and this isn't a swing at anybody here, but so a few people mentioned to me that, so obviously Simon Dan did a similar thing, and a few people mentioned to me that it's like, oh, if you put out a video now doing an Omegle stream, people will say you're copying Simon Dan. And I know that's not true, but I don't want people to come see my video and then be like, oh, he's just copying Simon Dan. You know what I mean? I don't want that to happen. I don't think that would be... So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that would happen? Because, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Neither I nor Simon Dan are the first people to do fucking Omegle streams on YouTube. The thing is, when I did that Omegle stream, I just had the idea there and then. But then afterwards, I looked into it, and loads of people did Omegle streams before. And people were messaging me. They were like, hey, Simon Dan copied you. I was like, no, he didn't copy me. He just had the same idea as me. It's different. You know what I mean? And so I was like, no, he's not copying me. But anyway, that's a different story. But so yeah, I was thinking about doing more of those because I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Angel Gamer for $10, thank you so much, says, honestly, I'll watch any video you put out. You might not say that if you saw my OnlyFans, is all I'm saying. Have drunk debates. Now that gave me a great idea. I just had a good idea from that. Let me know what you guys think. Drunk debate, me versus anybody. Me versus Team Skeptic, Angel Gamer, where we get fucking smashed and then debate something completely pointless. What do you guys think about that? How much accumulation? Oh, sorry, I was reading somebody else's comment. We have a saying in costume design, there is nothing new under the sun. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Could you put an anti-fluid around the fishing lures? Kind of. Yeah, you can get a really good spray for that. I've not used it for fishing lures, but that's a good idea, actually. No drinking games? Why not? What's wrong with drinking games? Angel Gamer, if you're down, I will definitely debate you on anything drunk. Start promoting celebrity boxing matches. Nathan Thompson versus Team Skeptic. I would love to see that, but I'd rather see Nathan versus JL Warren. That'd be awesome. Have a look at Marling Bates. I will do that right now. Marling Bates. Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, awesome. I'll check that out. Definitely. Debate insurance with Nerd Angle drunk. Oh my god. Nerd Angle, are you in here? Oh, he's not here. I will get in touch with Nerd Angle or the barman. Oh, that would be good, man. A drunken debate would be fun. That is always fun. Like, but what we could do, oh, I have an idea. Okay, right? Here's the idea, right? So we do a drinking debate. Drinking isn't a game, it's serious business. I agree with you. You've got to be safe about it, I think is important. But it could still be a lot of fun. Angel Gamer says, I meant your OnlyFans, lol, but sure, I don't know that you would like to see what's on my OnlyFans. It is horrific, I think is the only word I can use. Think cactus. Old School says, I like it though team might be a bit shy after last Whiskey Wednesday. Possibly. Good point. Nerd Angle was awesome. I agree 100%. I debate drunk. Oh, let's do it. CA and P Railroad says for $5. Thank you so much. Drunk debate with Team Skeptic on Whiskey Wednesdays. I'll probably wet myself all night. I think we should do this. I'll get in touch with... Oh, shit. Richard. I could see if I can get in touch with Aaron Ra and have a drunk debate against Aaron Ra about something totally random. It could be anything. Justin for $5, thank you so much, says, I would watch videos of you whittling things while shooting this shit for sure. Now that is a good point. So I'm thinking about doing I want to cast my net as broad as I can, but what I do not want to do is have loads of different stuff on the same channel, because that can it can cause problems down the line. But I'm thinking about setting up a few other channels that I want to get to work on. My dream is to be a filmmaker again and go back to doing all that kind of creative stuff when I get out in the field. So I'm going to do videos in full Viking gear where I go out into the countryside for a weekend or a week in just traditional Viking gear with traditional Viking tools, or Celtic era gear and Celtic era tools like bronze axes and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll do videos like that, but I'm going to have a separate channel for that kind of thing. It'll be a lot of fun. I went to bong 240 ounces and someone switched it with tequila. Oh man, things went downhill fast. I'll fucking bet. Crisp or chips debate, that is going to be coming up on MC Toon's channel on, hold on, let me get the date for you. I don't even know who I'm debating. Hold on here now. Let me just have a look. MC Toon. It's Slim Cyborg on the 28th at 8 p.m. Central. I might need to change the time of that one. I might need to change the time slightly for that one, but I'll be debating Slim Living Cyborg on MC Toon's channel about whether or not it's crisps or chips, which it is crisps. There is no choice in that matter. And I'll be arguing from a position of great authority on the matter. If you're going to do drunk debates, you need a sober plot hole to mod it to make sure it stays safe, given the power to mute and nuke. I agree there. But when I say drunk, it's going to be just fun stuff, though. Nothing serious, because if we talk politics or anything else serious while drunk, people say things they don't mean something. Me too, fuck it, I do it all the time. I do that when I'm sober. It's crisps. I'm not going to hear any shit from you people. It's crisps. And I will prove it on the 28th. Me versus Slim. And I'm going to crisp his ass up. I'm telling you that right now. It's crisps. You can argue whatever you want. And because there's more Americans here than anybody else, you might think that you can railroad us into buying into your fallacious chip, whatever nonsense that is. Chips. Get the fuck out of here. Chip. That's vodka, by the way. That's pure vodka. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring evidence on the day. And I will be bringing evidence on the day. I am Irish. I'm 28% potato, my body mass. So I know about this. Is it a wood crisper or a wood chipper? Checkmate. I don't think so. I don't think that's checkmate, because it does something totally different. It chips up wood, not spuds. Oh shit. Whoa. Back up the fucking truck. Eileen Dover says, you're in Australia and we say chips. Not in Western Australia where I am. We say crisps over here. So, I don't know what kind of crazy potato drugs you're on. We say crisps. And this is Western Australia. This is the engine room of Australia. We keep this country alive with our gold and... what else do we mine here? Lithium. We're the bosses over here. Fine, we're a tiny desert city that nobody cares about. That's not the point. Adam, for £2. Adam, salute to you, good sir. It is crisps. You're absolutely right. Hugh Jar says Americans don't English. Correct. UKPI says crisps and always has been and always will be. Didn't you prove yourself wrong by looking up the origin of chips? I did not. I resent that statement. You take that back. I didn't prove myself wrong. What I did do was I found some evidence to suggest that somebody in America claims that they came up with the idea of crisps and they called it chips. That doesn't mean they did. I could say, hey, I came up with the shiny man. It's called a light bulb. Nope, it's called a shiny man because I just came up with it and that's what it's called. See, we can do this. We can go around all day. But I'm not going to give away my position. Loads of people are saying it's crisps. Justin Neal for $2 has fought back at you, Adam, saying chips. If we're going based solely on money, £2 is technically worth more than $2 because America, you know. So Adam wins that one, I'm afraid. And so because of, cash is king, Adam wins. It's crisps. Western Australia is not really part of real Australia. I could not agree with you more, Daryl. That is very true. Crisps or chips is just like everything else in the universe. It's relative. And it's relatively crisps. Aniceto says, well, I call them papitas. Papitas, I like that. That sounds a bit more... That... Hold on. When did papitas come up with? Because we might both be wrong. Oh, they look fucking tasty. Let me look at these ones. El Cerdito Papitas. That does say potato chips on it, though, which doesn't help my position. Shit, Surf says chips for $5. Well, shit. And Americans call chips French fries and think French fries were made in France. I know, they were made in Ireland. Everything good in this world comes from Ireland in some roundabout way. You give me anything and I will link it back to Ireland. Anything. Name anything in the side chat and I will link it back to how Ireland is responsible for creating that awesome thing. Churisps. Hey, we can agree on churisps. Maybe we could come up with a brand called Irish Demon Churisps. What flavor would they be? But thank you so much, Surf. I appreciate it. Even though you said the wrong word, you misspelled crisps. Just saying. Potatoist chips. It even says it on the bag. Hold on a sec. Just because it says something wrong on the bag doesn't mean that it's correct. Frankly, I don't care what you call them. I'm not craving a packet of Samboy salt and vinegar. Oh, not bad. Okay, so everybody's saying naughty things. I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about good stuff. Pineapple pizza is awesome. Pineapple pizza comes from Canada. Everybody knows that Canada was invented by the famous Irish explorer Michael O'Canada, and that's from whence it got its name. So yeah, a little known fact. You won't find that on Wikipedia, just saying, because of politics, but it is true. Scotch. I can link Scotch directly back to Ireland. Scotch is a whiskey. The word whiskey comes from the Irish Uisce Beatha, which means the water of life. Scotch is named after the Scottish people. The Scottish people are named after the Scotty tribe, which came from Ireland and found an even colder place called Scotland. Well, now called Scotland, Alba at the time. And so, yeah, by direct lines, Scotch whiskey comes from Ireland. They took a perfectly good Irish whiskey and made it nice, but slightly not as good as Irish whiskey. Let me see here. Oh, you are craving them. They're so good. Oh, Charlie, you're coming in with the ones that are going to get me demonetized. Jesus, Murphy. This could get more aggressive than a politics debate. Adam, we're heading that way real fast. Let me see. Hey, Tanner's here. Good to see you. China is definitely not Irish. Good point. Scotch was invented originally as a solvent, and it, for the most part, remained that way. Pyramids. Okay, so the pyramids are triangular-ish, and a little-known fact is that Pythagoras originally came from Ballynacoron in the west of Ireland. He changed his name, basically. Kilts, I can definitely link back to Ireland. So the kilts that you all know and love are not traditional at all. They didn't really exist until about the late 18th century. Before that, people used to wear what was called a plaid. And a plaid is like what you see in Braveheart, that kind of massive kilt blanket looking thing. A plaid or plaid. And we had them in Ireland too. And as I mentioned earlier, the Scottish came from Ireland. So therefore, everything good that you can associate with Scotland originated in Ireland. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to take one more and then I have to go because I've got to go pick up my gear. It's only... The shop's like 3 minutes from my house, but I have got to go. Elizabeth, good to see you. A massive fig leaf. I'm going to argue that that's not anything special. It is April. I'm in the northern hemisphere and about to get 4 to 8 inches of snow. Sorry. It literally didn't roll up. So when I read that, I read it as it's April. I'm in the northern hemisphere and I'm about to get 4 to 8 inches. And I was just thinking to myself, good for you. Good for you. But then you said of snow. We were just talking about you, Nerd Angle. I want to have a debate. Maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we'll see. We'll figure out a time. Drunk debate. You versus me. We can debate on any topic. Piss drunk. You let me know. Leprechauns are awesome and come directly from Ireland. Bagpipes are Celtic, generally speaking. And of course, everybody knows that the real Celts are us. I mean, fair enough, they came from Northern Europe. That's not the point. When you think of Celtic, you think of Ireland. Bagpipes are Celtic, therefore bagpipes are also Irish. Oh, that's a really good point, actually. Scotch is used by some to call a Scotsman. We in Scotland hate the term. I have a lot of family in Scotland, and it really does piss people off when people call Scottish people Scotch. Yeah, I watched a video about this the other day. It was like 10 things Americans say that annoy Scottish people. It was really funny. And that was one of them, yeah, calling people Scotch. Hello Kitty has a registered Scottish tartan pattern. Yeah, you can pretty much, you can just, yeah, sign of the end times, I agree. We should come up with an Irish demon pattern. I mean, I have a clan tartan, technically, but, you know, I prefer the regimental tartan. I actually have a kilt. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to go in like 3 minutes, though. I have no alternative, but I'm just going to pop the intro on for a sec. I'm going to go grab a kilt that I got for Fallhammer for when I go to America. Be right back. Son of a bitch. Why do I always do this to myself? Alright, let me start over real quick because I've got to go. This is the kilt that I got for Fallhammer. It's woo! That's what's under a Scotsman's kilt. me. So yeah, I'm going to bring this over for Faux Hammer to wear. I'll be wearing a kilt. I think Johnny O's got a leather kilt, which is pretty cool. We got to get JL Warren a kilt. And I don't think anybody wants to see Team Skeptic in a kilt. But yeah, so I'm going to bring that to Faux Hammer. And that's going to be fun. We're going to go walking around random places wearing kilts. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I cannot wait. Anyway, I have got to go because it takes 3 minutes to get there and it closes in 5 minutes. She just texted me and I was like, shit, I've got to go. So anyway, lads and lasses, thanks so much. Oh yeah, you've got one, Johnny O. That's awesome. We got to do that. We got to get JL one. Warning, Chicago's very windy. Gotta go. I can't wait. See ya. Sláinte. Gurv míle maith. Goodbye. How do I end this fucking thing on this new thing? God damn.